Into the action, here we go. It is game number 1. And there's kickoff time. And we are finally getting into the action just the way we like to see. It's Rocket League time. It's championship weekend. And already right out of the gate, gonna get a little bit of action. Center ball over on the side of EVO Velocity, but good return from them. Able to clear the ball away and get it on down over. Almost shot on into the goal of 100x Dawn. Great job there. Already seeing the aggression from these two teams. No wonder they made it this far in, and looking forward to seeing what ends up happening. A close one right there. A lot of airtime for both of these teams off of the top rail, and it's just gonna get sent right on back. The pressure coming in good by EVO Velocity to keep the goal under fire of 100x Dawn. Take a look at this as X ends up sending it right on over. Karm trying to set it on up over the top, and they go for the shot on down, and it's not going to be enough. X, though, sitting in the back, ready to return it right back on down in. The rotations are great so far. And again, X rotates on in and puts the ball on down into the corner. And they're keeping the goal under fire right now. Fresh again, also sending it on over. It just doesn't feel like there's really any room for 100x Dawn. I say as soon as I open my mouth, immediately right away sent on down over towards EVO Velocity, but not for too long. AJW and Sora over here now trying to clear it on away, but two members of EVO Velocity over on the defense, ready to go. A demo does it, and in it goes. Sora puts it on away. Check it out, Zicey just knocking out the goalkeeper, and Sora able to knock that one on in, going ahead and giving us a nice 1-0 lead 2 minutes in. Already now, seems like 100x Dawn wanting to keep the pressure off. Switch this on over. There we go. Wanting to keep the pressure on up. EVO Velocity not ready to have it. As we see now again, Karm making sure ball stays down over on the side of the field of 100x Dawn. Really noticing just the aggressive rotations coming in from EVO Velocity. Between, well, probably not X, as he's getting demoed and knocked on down and out of here. Now Zicey sends the shot onto the goal, but a good defense coming in from Karm. Ball centered yet again. Never mind if Fresh has anything to say about it. As I see an AJW looking for the setup. X is there, though, on the defense, not letting it get centered at all. Good job from EVO Velocity, making sure that one does not go in again. You know what? Opening shot, a little bit of a fluke. Nothing too bad, nothing too special. Easy to catch on up. Now, getting it down over on the side. 100x Dawn. X is up and unfortunately not able to find it as AJW is there to clear the ball away, but it's right back down. Goal under fire. Karm and Fresh sends it on over. Zicey and AJW again on the defense. It seems like two members always rotating into the goal and able to knock the ball away for 100x Dawn. Now again, back on down. Fresh sends it on over with the center ball. Karm is there, but Zicey is even, well, there even more, I guess I should say, as he's inside the goal. Knocks that one on away. Corner ball. Oh, there's the final minute mark. We're getting down to it. EVO Velocity needs to score in order to keep themselves in this game, but still a best of 7, still a lot of game to go, and I mean still a lot of game to go left here in this first round, let alone 40 seconds now ticking down on the clock. The attempt is there. Fresh sends it. Fresh puts it away. There we go. We're tied on up with 38 seconds left on the clock. Great shot there from Fresh. two teams are playing a really patient game, I should say. A lot of back and forth and low scoring, a lot of back and forth. That's exactly what you want to see, especially here in the playoffs. Coming on in. Close right there, but Fresh able to clear it on away. Zycy tries to send it on in, but a great save coming from Karm. A little bit of a cluster over in the corner. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy. Fresh makes sure to picks up the boost, but all cleared, heading over onto the side of 100x Dawn. We're taking down to 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be overtime in the very first round of the night? Only one way to find out as time ticks down. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Now, as soon as the ball touches the ground, doesn't seem like they want to let it. There it is. All right, we're going to go on into overtime on our first round here. Exactly what you like to see. First score does it, and they're going to get the lead in the set. Karm is going to knock it on in with two members of 100x Dawn over on the goal. Doesn't matter to him. And Velocity is going to be able to put it on away. And that's going to be the first round in the basket for EVO Velocity. There we go. Apparently, might be alrighty, we are loading on in the Forbidden Temple for round number. Go, jumping on in, and there's kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna get back on into it. Here, some things are not marking properly. There we go. All right, now it's on. I don't know why it doesn't reset that sometimes. Okay, EVO Velocity leading the series 1-0. And already we are seeing some action come underway as EVO Velocity is keeping ball possession and, well, field domination in general. Almost 100%, almost purely over on the side of 100x. And right as I open my mouth, 100x firing back and wanting to keep up some action themselves. Center ball cleared away by Sora. Now gonna send it on down. Demo coming in as Karm. Oh wow, double demo. Karm is just gonna knock out a couple members of 100x Dawn. I guess that's one way to do it. I mean, that's how they scored one of their goals back in the first round. Just kind of demo into the goal. Ball over center, gonna get cleared away. Zycy is there on the defense. Sora there as well to make sure that that one doesn't go in. Good attempt. Close, but not gonna make it. X now. It's gonna be. It's a lot of airtime. I'm noticing a lot here in this game, in this set in general. Now center ball coming over the top. The demo is there. The goal is open, but the shot is not gonna go on in. Fresh is there to clear that one away. X sending it on over. Fresh with the assist, but oh, close off of the corner post right there. Not wanting to give an inch though, as X immediately goes to return the ball. Keep the goal under fire. Zycy not letting it even get past midfield. That's one way to do it. I mean, if they can't even get the ball down to your side of the field, you're not going to be able to score. Good dribble attempt to send it on in, but unfortunately Karm is there. X knocking Sora on out of here. The ball over the top. The ball is centered. Shot attempt on the goal, and X puts it away. There we go, EVO Velocity putting one on the board. A lot of members. Look at that. EVO Velocity, their entire team just surrounding the goal and just really putting 100X Dawn under fire. You know, they kind of say the best defense is a good offense, and honestly, that's just more than a good offense. That's just such a strong offense. Everybody kind of, I guess, cheating up and playing their way on in. But wow, talk about a quick response from EVO Velocity as Sora ends up scoring one. Check that one right off of the wall. Nobody there. Nobody able to stop that one from going on in. 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining, and we're back to that 1-1 scoreline that we saw in the first game here in game number 2. See what the outcome ends up being, hopefully. I guess I should say it's not going to be the same if you're a team 100X Dawn. They need to get a win here under their belts in order to tie out the series. Karm off the corner, trying to center this one out. X ends up doing it. Never mind. AJW Juice is going to be able to knock that one away. The ball over the center. All 3 members, though, of EVO Velocity. I'm tending to notice that EVO Velocity is really just moving as a complete unit in a lot of these instances, whether it's on defense, on offense. I'm noticing 3 members kind of in the same general vicinity at the same time every time. Swarm defense, swarm offense, I should say. X going up, gonna challenge Juice. What? Shot attempt on the goal. Sora, what a save. Gonna be able to knock that one to the post. Karm looking for the center. Ball over the top. Sends it on down, but it's not gonna be able to get there. Great try. X trying to center it on over. Goes to the goal. Karm now taking it into the air with Sora. Gonna be able to stop it. But what happens when all 3 members of your team are on offense? Well, you got nobody on defense. And it seems like 100X Dawn found that opening. Zycy off the wall is going to be able to put it on away on the open goal. Great shot now, 2-1. 100X Dawn leading here in the second game. Kickoff is there. And the ball in possession of 100X Dawn. They're going to send it. And AJW Juice is going to get it off of the post. It is just going to tap the corner post and make its way on out. It seems like the openings that 100X Dawn are finding are when EVO Velocity is on offense, when nobody is around that goal. Otherwise, if you do let them get onto defense, that goal is just going to be surrounded. Take a look already. Nobody over on the goal side because the EVO Velocity is over on offense. Good rotations coming in from 100X Dawn. Now, ball in the center field. Absolute center field. Going to bounce its way on over. Sora sends the shot over. Time is ticking down. EVO Velocity needs to find one before the ball touches the ground to set it in overtime and have their chances here. But that is going to do it. All right, we are going to move on into the third round. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all tied up here in the series. Well, I would say it's quite competitive, as we were talking about way back before we even started, and now jumping on into it, we can see these teams are quite excited and ready to jump on in, and I got to say, jump on, not giving a moment's break. They want the action, they want to go, they want to get on into it. There's kickoff here in game number 3. Series all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. The ball, ooh, close off of the right post. Hovering over the top. AJW inside the goal, ready to send this one on out. Sora's going to be there to knock it on away. And AJW sends it on down center. Ball over the goal. Going to get cleared on away. Now, open goal for Dawn. Zycy rotates on around. Clears that one away. No sweat, no problem. Fresh, ready to return it on backfield. Being kind of forced Over onto the side of 100X Dawn, Evo Velocity keeping this one up, keeping up the pressure on this one. They are looking to set this score apart to break the tie. I guess you could say the same for 100X Dawn. They just need to get the ball away from their goal. They're really under fire right now. Center ball cleared out. Zeisy able to do it. Arm back on defense, so a little bit of a change-up coming in from Evo Velocity, spreading out their members a little bit more. That's the adaptations you like to see. Make those kind of adjustments in order to take this one away. Corner ball over on the field of 100X Dawn. Knocked down over to the center. AJW sends the shot over. Tries to make it from center field. Not going to be good enough. As Evo Velocity rotates on around. Take a look. All three members again around the goal. You're not going to score it on them in that manner. X looking to keep the pressure. A little bit of a back and forth between him and Carm off of the top bar. Come on, baby. Somebody's got to get it on in. Not going to be able to manage it. 100X Dawn are going to be able to clear it away and free their goal. Carm also going to be able to clear Zeisy on away with the demo. Keeping up the aggression. We've had demos every single round so far. Corner ball over on the side of Evo Velocity. Immediately returned to 100X Dawn. Centered, and Carm sends it on in. Great assist coming in from Fresh as well to set that one on up. And that is going to be our opening goal here in the third game. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Evo Velocity now leading here in game number 3. Little back and forth touch off the kickoff, but ball in possession. Ball in possession of 100X Dawn. Before I open my mouth. Field possession also as well, as they're keeping the pressure on down. Immediately returned. Corner ball looking to get something off of it. Not going to be able to find it. Much better, but the shot is over there on the goal. It was open. X is able to find it, though, and save it. Sora was about to send one down from midfield again. Not going to be good enough. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Not going to happen. Evo Velocity, like I mentioned, made the adaptations. They're starting to spread their members out and not be so clumped together. And that's what you like to see. Center ball now. Both teams fighting for contention. Instead, going to get sent on down over to the field of Evo Velocity. Carm able to clear that one away. Not going to allow it to get centered over the goal. Never mind. Return right on back down. X going to say, not in my house. Get that one out of here. AJW trying to keep the pressure up. Trying to keep it on down. Sora again back into the goal. AJW looking to find it. And there is the clear away. Finally able to get it out of that scuffed zone right there. But not for long. We're going to go right on back down to the corner. The very same corner. AJW shot on the goal. 3 members of Evo Velocity are there on the defense. Open goal. Never mind. Sora makes the rotation on back. Not going to get that one on in. Now cleared away. Going to head on back down. We seem to love this corner right here. The right corner of Evo Velocity. 1 minute remaining. We are ticking down in the final 60 seconds here in the third game. X gonna send it. Gonna get stopped by Sora. Back down over into the corner. Sora is there. They want to keep this one up. Sora's not there anymore. You know what? I understand. Fresh open goal, though. X is going to send it on down from midfield. There we go. We are now leading 2-0 here. Finally, not that 1-1 anymore, as Evo Velocity takes a 2-0 here in game number 3. Looking to break the tie in the series. 36 seconds left on the clock. 2 goals for 100X Dawn to catch themselves right back on up. They're looking to do it. They're pressuring the goal already. I say not too much longer, though, as immediately Evo Velocity is on offense. A lot of back and forth. You love to see it. Corner cleared away. X is there. Not going to allow the setup to get made. Carm also going to make sure to get the clear away. A demo comes in from Zeisy. 5 seconds now left here in the third round. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, unless X wants to stat pad. You know what? Let him. Third round, EVO Velocity now 3-0. We're going to take this one. We're going to have kickoff, and that should do it. That should send us on into round number 4. Oops. Closed out on that. You know what? Might as well get some stats under your belt here in the final weekend. What else are you going to do with them? Looks like we are going to be heading over to Utopia Coliseum. If I could find it. There we go. Alrighty. I gotta be ready because we definitely love jumping on into game. These two teams want to just get right at it every single time. Loading on in. Gonna be getting set up. They do. We're gonna be jumping on into round number 4. Ladies and gentlemen. Now already. Where is my series score though? There we go. EVO Velocity leading the series 2-1 here. 100x Dawn. I mean, we've had a little bit of back and forth right away. 100x EVO Velocity led the series. First round came out swinging. 100x Dawn responded. EVO Velocity like, okay, well, no, you don't. Let's return it right back. We're going to take the lead right back again. Can 100x Dawn do it again? Can they tie this one on out again? We got a lot of Rocket League still to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is a best of 7 here in playoff weekend, in your championship weekend. Alrighty, and we are into it. 100x Dawn. Gonna get the pressure on down. Center ball. Gonna soar right over the goal from one corner to the other of EVO Velocity. Now, Farm looking to return it on to offense. Fresh rotating around. Gonna center that one on out. X goes for the attempt, but it's not gonna be there. Zycy on the defense. Gonna clear that one away. Ball centered yet again over the top of the goal. Carm wanting to get it. Not gonna find it. Fresh again on the return. Keeping the goal under fire. 100x Dawn not getting an inch to breathe right now because bam, it is one member after another of EVO Velocity just keeping the goal pressured. All 3 members on offense, nobody on defense. Sora finds the opening again, ladies and gentlemen, and is able to send it from midfield. Take a look at that. This is the same thing we saw in round number 2. 100x Dawn catching EVO Velocity like this, where all 3 members are on offense, are just pressuring out the goal. Nobody over on defense, and immediately that opening gets found, and ironically, that opening gets found by Sora both times. Shot now, Sora gonna send it right back down. 100x Dawn leading 1-0 here in the 4th round. 3 minutes left on the clock, 2 minutes down already. Sora gonna send it on over. All 3 members of 100x Dawn playing around this middle field area as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened there? A little bit off the mark. Sora not able to clear that one on out. Fresh is going to send it on over from the opposite end. So close yet so far. And tie us on up here in the 4th game. Now 1-1, 2:45 remaining on the clock. We got about half the game left to go. Sora, open goal, gonna be able to get it and just slither his way on between the members of EVO Velocity. Immediately, goal in less than 10 seconds. Honestly, a 5-second goal right there. Wow. All right, 100x Dawn looking to just even this one on out in the series and want to take that 2-2. AJW backside going to be able to get that one away, I'm sure. They don't want to make the same mistake again and want to make sure they clear it away. Ball going to soar right over the goal, one corner to the other, and get cleared away by Zycy. Return over to the field of EVO Velocity. Now pressure is up on the goal. of EVO Velocity. Cleared away immediately. X just off the mark. Gonna get it right off of that left post. Clear ball. X gonna return it right back down. They want to keep the goal under pressure when EVO Velocity is on offense. They are feeling it, but gotta make sure to play a little bit of defense as well. Open goal found by Fresh. That one's going in, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied up yet again here in game number 4. A minute 47 left on the clock. Fresh finds the open goal entirely. Is going to be able to put that one away. 2-2 now. All tied up. It's going to send it on over. Fresh right above the defenders' heads. Threads the needle and puts it on in. Not going to be able to get that one defended. Check that out. 2 members around the goal, and Fresh is going to be able to find it now. 3-2. A lot more goals here in game number 4 than there have been probably the entire set so far. Just about, I would say. What, 3 in round 1? 3? Okay. Close. We're close. The most scores in a single game so far here in game number 4, I should say. Good attempt by Sora, but all 3 members of EVO Velocity are there on defense. When they are on defense, they are all there. Good luck scoring. Good luck trying to find that opening. Ball now down onto the side of 100X Dawn. EVO Velocity wanting to keep up the pressure. We are ticking down, ladies and gentlemen, getting down to that final minute. Right over the top post. Fresh looking for it. Gonna get assisted, and it's gonna go right in. Now 4-2. EVO Velocity. 60 seconds left on the clock. Fresh with the double tap off the top. Gonna be my own assist and send it on in. Great job there. 2-score game, ladies and gentlemen. And that is just for 100X Dawn to tie it on up. Ball now over onto the field of 100X Dawn. EVO Velocity wanting to make sure that they keep up the aggression, they keep up the pressure. X over on defense. Now it seems like EVO Velocity recognizing they got a little bit of comfort here. They don't need to play so aggressive. We can kind of chill back and let this game play out, and we will be 2 scores up in the series. That is a great way of thinking. Just let it finish on out. 20 seconds left. Time is ticking down. 100X Dawn needs to score 2 to take us into overtime at least. Nobody there to be able to put it on away. Nobody on the goal for EVO Velocity. Fresh looking to score another one. 5 seconds left. Ticking down. It looks like that will do it for round number 4. Once we touch down, there she goes. EVO Velocity is now leading the series 3-1. And we are going to head on over to Neo Tokyo. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Gotta make sure we are ready to go for when we jump on in. Well, a lot of back and forth, but it seems like EVO Velocity is kind of finding those openings that they need to, and I really liked what they did here, where once they got that 2-score comfort, they're like, okay, you know what, we can kind of spread out, fall back, just make sure they don't score on us, and play a more defensive style. Okay. Here we go. Loading on and getting ready here for round number 5. On in for the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Series score missing again. What are you doing? There we go. All right. There it is now, 3-1. EVO Velocity is leading the series. This is match point. ladies and gentlemen, if EVO Velocity wins it here, they will be moving on to the semifinals. 100X Dawn needs this to stay in the game. They need back-to-back wins to stay in it today and make their way on over to the semifinals. Will we see our very first round going all 7 here in the quarterfinals? Well, only one way to find out. We're jumping on in here already, taking down that first minute. A lot of action, a lot of back and forth. Field mostly dominated, though, by EVO Velocity. There we go. Open that one on up. 100X Dawn returning fire, keeping the pressure up over on this corner. Not wanting to let that ball go and slip on past them. Unfortunately, it does. Fresh looking for those opportunities. Fresh wanting to get aggressive. All members of 100X Dawn looking to swing for an offensive push. Not going to be able to find it. X playing above the goal. Again, EVO Velocity back on the defense. Only AJW on his goal. Is going to be able to clear it on away. Not going to let that air dribble go on in. No, sir. Not in my house. Not going to happen. AJW now sends it on out. Get it out of here. Get it out of our field and out of our goal. Again, AJW not going to let it happen. Fresh saying the exact same thing. Okay, I'm not going to let you have your way. You cleared it out once, twice, thrice, no more. Open goal. Doesn't matter. EVO Velocity able to rotate around and keep this one at midfield. If not, over on the side of 100X Dawn. 0-0, 3 minutes in, 2 minutes down. Off the clock, ladies and gentlemen, and there's a demo. Zycy knocking X on out of here. Soon back, though, on the respawn. X over on the goal. Ball is center, just gonna tap itself right on past and do a nice little slow bounce. All 3 members of EVO Velocity gonna say, you know what, let's just get this one out of here. Ball centered, double defense from Zycy, and Sora gonna clear that on out of there. Again, over the goal. Not gonna be close, though. X gonna center, gonna look for the shot. Zycy on the defense, cleared that one away. Great save from Zycy of 100X Dawn. Now attempt over on the opposite end as Zycy sends it. Fresh is there, but let's just thread the needle, why don't we? AJW Juice gonna be able to find the goal right above the head of X. Bam, over Carm, bam, bam, and send it on in. Now 1-0 here with about 2 minutes left on the clock. This is what they need. They need that score lead. But who's on the goal? Right off of kickoff, X is able to find the shot and tie it on up. Check that one out. Carm and Juice both kind of going for a little bit of a fake off the kickoff. And X just swings in from behind and sends it. Now we are all tied up here in game number 5. That is not the response that 100X Dawn wanted. Close attempt there. Goal under fire by EVO Velocity. X almost finding another one. Great save by Sora. X getting it close. Juice is there to clear it on out. Juice also finding the demo over onto Carm. EVO Velocity needs to just get the pressure off. They need to clear this one on out. Center ball, Juice cleared yet again. But still, the possession of the ball staying over on the side of 100X Dawn. It does not feel good to constantly feel like you're playing defense, to constantly have all 3 members of EVO Velocity just rotating on in. But again, take a look. All 3 members are here. Who's on the goal of 100X? I'm sorry, who's on the goal of EVO Velocity? Now, we saw this back in the last game, in the second round. This is where 100X Dawn finds those opportunities when all 3 members of EVO Velocity are overplaying offense. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to clear that one on out now and tap the ball on down to the field of EVO Velocity. It's all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. We're ticking down to the final minute here. Remember, this is match point. If EVO Velocity finds one like that, they will be moving on. Now we are 2-1. 40 seconds, 41 seconds left on the clock. 100x Dawn needs one in order to stay in this. In order to stay in this game, in order to stay in this series. Ball cleared out, 30 seconds left on the clock. It is 2-1. Shot attempt, it was close. Not gonna be able to find it though. Over the top. Sending it. 10 seconds left on the clock. We are ticking down here. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the end of 100x Dawn's journey this season? That is going to do it. Oh, but we are in the air. Can they find one? Not going to be able to do it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. EVO Velocity are moving on. What a great quarterfinals matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. EVO Velocity is going to be able to find it, and they are going to win the series 4-1. That means that they will be moving on to the semifinals coming up. Unfortunately for 100x Dawn, that is going to be the end of their season. A really, really great play all season. They came into this 5-2 throughout the regular season. They put up a good attempt, a lot of back and forth here in the season. Greatly competitive here in this match alone. Unfortunately, that is going to do it for them. We are going to go to a quick intermission before we find our way into the semi-finals matchup to see who EVO Velocity will be taking on. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes once that matchup is decided.